What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed, and today we are in week 3 of UCDL in our No Terra format. We are facing off against Hearth and the Dallas Dragons. Let's have a quick look at the matchup and who I'm bringing this week. First up, we have Dragapult. He has a number of things that are going to make life difficult for Dragapult this week. So instead of just going for a straight sweeping set with like a Dragon Dance, we're going for more just kind of mixed support here and hoping that this thing can kind of force some general progress. He has two fairies, which I'm hoping that I can burn and maybe with Wisp and then maybe do some significant damage into with Hex. Hex is also going to be really nice for Gliscor. He does unfortunately have the best normal type in the game with Terapagos, which is going to limit our ability to abuse Hex. Wisp can be really nice for breaking Terra Shell on Terapagos and making sure that it doesn't get Terra Shell back with leftovers. And Dragon Darts is there for just kind of spamming general damage. Next, we're bringing our Iron Moth with Shucca Berry. I know the Shucca feels silly with the 4x weakness. It's not going to save us from an Earthquake on Gliscor, but it will save us from an Earth Power on Terapagos, which I do expect him to carry. In this situation, we should be able to survive a Rapid Spin, a Calm Mind, +1 max attack Earth Power. So I'm kind of expecting that maybe if we're in a situation with Iron Moth, with Terapagos, he's going to want to set up on us with Rapid Spin. We can hit it with Acid Spray, which will break its Terra Shell, and depending on how offensive he is, we have a role to be able to OHKO it with Fire Blast after the shell is broken and after Acid Spray hits. We have Toxic Spikes there just as a general option because his poison type is Squeezing, who oftentimes is Levitate. Next, we are bringing Jirachi. The goal here is just as a simple defensive pivot into his fairies, as well as just general wish support. Spreading Paralysis will make it a super annoying flincher for Jirachi itself, as well as just help out with spreading para for the rest of our team and helping Dragapult to be able to more easily spam Hex. U-Turn is just there for general momentum, as well as help with wish passing. Rotom Wash is up next. Rotom looks decent into everything on the team other than Hearthflame. Rindo Berry will help it be able to survive at least one grass move from Hearthflame, hopefully allowing us to paralyze it in return or potentially KO it, depending on how healthy it is. Pain Split is just there for general longevity. Like I said, we're good into most of the team, but we can't take on the entire team. Pain Split will help us hopefully be able to keep this thing alive longer and do more. It also is great into Terapagos because Pain Split doesn't really care about the Terra Shell. No surprise here, we have a Choice Scarf Quackleval yet again. It's becoming a meme. My opponents are all aware of it at this point in time. It's still really good. This thing can switch in on Weavile and Hammeron and should be able to do its usual quality revenge killing for us, as well as set up cleanup potential in the end game if the time is right. Lastly, we are bringing our Fortress Golden Boy. Pretty basic Fortress set this week. It's a great switch in that can pivot into the Weavile, who threatens a lot of our team. We want to keep the field clear of hazards with Rapid Spin, as well as get out our own rocks to help out with progress. So that's who we're bringing, and let's get into the fight. Okay, guys, we're getting into the fight here. Let's see. Brought both of his fairies, Terapagos, of course. Most of the things that I was thinking. For a lead for him, I could see Gliscor. Maybe a pivot Iron Crown. A lot of people like to lead Hearthflame. I kind of think we can go Slay and just flip turn. We'll see if he's Scarf on something else or like a booster speed on his Iron Crown. Okay, he leads the Hearthflame. A Brave Bird has a good chance to kill it. I think we can do a flip turn into like Dragapult though. Or even into Iron Moth, I guess. Probably does a grass move here. Do we do flip turn into Iron Moth? Or do we just Brave Bird, hoping that he's not too defensive? We've got a 70% chance to OHKO with Brave Bird, I guess. Let's do a flip turn here. You know what? YOLO. Let's go. Come on, pick up the kill. Pick up the kill. Oh no! Not quite enough. Damn it. Oh, and he gets it all back with Horn Leech. Fuck. Okay, so we got a rough roll there. Either that or he's a lot more defensive than we think. Shit, man. Okay. Okay, so we can come in, I guess, with Master Blaster. We speed tie him. He could have Stomping Tantrum, which could kill us potentially if he does. I think we have to gotta come with Dragapult here. We can kill it with the Dragon Darts, or we could just go for a U-turn here, expecting that he goes into one of his fairies. Could go for a Wisp, kind of calling the swap out here. If he stays in and attacks, though, we're kind of in a bad spot. So we can U-turn. I guess we'd go into, if he stays in, we could go into like Moth or Jirachi or even Rotom. I think we're going to go for the U-turn here. I think he swaps out. I hope he swaps out. He's thinking about it a long time, which means he's thinking about staying in. He withdraws, okay. Oh, the burn would have been such a nice call there. Yeah, we did really bad getting rid of our Quaquaval too, because now we're going to have a tougher time breaking Gliscor. I think we can get our rocks up here. Could be a decent move. Or we could come in and threaten his Gliscor with a Hydro Pump. Let's get our rocks up here, I think. He could just go right back into Hearth Flame here too, is the issue. Let's just get the rocks out though. He withdraws. Does he go Hearth Flame? He does. Okay. Nice call. He of course will be able to kill us. I think a Body Press takes him out, or close to it. I don't really want a hard swap here, I guess. Body Press doesn't necessarily kill, actually. That sucks. We can go Volt Switch. I hope he tries to make like an over-predict here. Let's just go for a Volt Switch. Schedule, okay. Oh, shit. I forgot about Mold Breaker. Damn it, man. I forgot about Mold Breaker. That was stupid. Okay. Let's bring in Morpheus here. I think this time we're going to go for... I mean, he's got a number of things he can swap into us pretty easily. Let's just go for the Dragon Darts, because I kind of think he's not going to want to come in and out a bunch with his Ogerpon. He can come in one more time, I guess, and he could have Defog on his Wheezing. We're getting worked by this Hearth Flame so far, though. This isn't looking good. Draws, okay. Goes into a Fairy, I imagine. Using the Wheezing. It's got New Gas, okay. Okay, we can just go for a U-turn here. We might just go for a Defog. But we can go into Moth fairly safely into Wheezing. Okay, stays in. Probably see Defog. He's got Rocky Helmet, nice. Strange Steam, okay. We get the Confusion, of course. That's kind of frustrating. Confusion really sucks. Fire move is the freest, I guess, just in case he goes into his Iron Crown. Draws. We of course get the confusion. Okay, we're not having great luck here so far. I think we just have to go into Rotom here. You know, it's kind of obvious. Probably just pivots out or gets some hazards up, I would guess. Gets his rocks out. I think we just Hydro Pump here. I mean, he can go into Azu, and if he does that, I guess we can do Volt Switch. Okay, brings out the crown. We missed the Hydro Pump. We're having every little thing go wrong. Let's just go for a Thunder Wave here. Gets with the Sign Noise. If we just go for a Volt Switch. Could stay in and try and hit him with another Hydro. I think we would rather preserve some health though, so let's go on a Volt Switch. That feels like an AV there. Yeah, I think that had to be an AV with pretty decent invest, actually. Let's go Jirachi. Sign Noise. And we can just start flinching. Let's just go for some Iron Heads here and get some damage off on something. We need to get him worn down a little bit more here. He's paralyzed. Do it again. Could potentially come in with Hearth Flame on us. So I should check that. How much is Iron Head doing to Hearth Flame? It'll probably be pretty close after his rock damage. He might be able to survive it. Okay, let's see if he does. I think that's what he's going to do here. Looks in Gliscor. Probably does he EQ here? I'm kind of tempted to go for a Wish for Rotom. Okay, because an Earthquake's going to hurt us quite a bit. I think we can survive an Earthquake though, actually. Let's see if we can do a Wish. I kind of got to make something happen here. Is he going to hit us? He was toxic. Okay, we'll take that. And now we go for the U-turn. And let's get Rotom healthy here again. And I go for a Toxic again, or does he go for an Earthquake this time? He goes Toxic. This is the Toxic. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, and we go for Hydro Pump here. Get some damage on something this way. If we can land it. Let's Protect, okay. He could hypothetically PP stall my Hydro Pump there, which I imagine is what he's doing there. Or scouting as well, I guess, but... A little chunk there. We go for another Volt Switch. Let's go for a Volt Switch. I guess we go Jirachi again here. He's paralyzed, okay. We could just get the wish off, I guess, or we could go U-turn here too. Let's go U-turn because I kind of wonder if he's going to go into. Stays in. Kind of thought he might go into his Hearth Flame there. He goes Volt Switch. Guess he can go into the Hearth Flame now. Is that what he does? Which with our Rindo we can survive, I guess, one. Okay. Yeah, let's just stay in and go for another pump here. Maybe he tries to predict, or we can survive the Horn Leech. Okay, we do survive the Horn Leech. Oh, this isn't going to do much, is it? Hits, thank God. Okay, we get rid of the Ogre Pawn. Finally got rid of something, but now our Rotom is pretty hurt. Okay, brings out Terapagos. So we should be faster than Terapagos. I'm gonna go for a Pain Split here. Okay, let's go. This Rapid Spin. I imagine he can just kill us right here with the Terra Starstorm. Most likely, depending on his build, I guess. We keep Rotom alive, or do we go for... I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. I'm going to stay in and go for a Thunder Wave. I don't want to give him a free turn. He goes Terra Starstorm. Oh, we're not able to survive. Okay. Let's come in with Ralphie here. See if we can get a Thunder Wave off. He's going to stay in. We should be able to survive an Earth Power or a Dark Pulse. This Earth Power is a good chunk to us. Okay, we just gotta kind of go for the flinches here. Let's go for an Iron Head. Okay, good chunk there. And we just do another one. Oops. Repair at that time. Okay, so I could do a U-turn here. I think I want to be in here with this though. Yeah, let's just go for the kill here. Withdraws. Can't do much to Gliscor, unfortunately. I think we're going to go hard into Morpheus here. We got to make something happen. Should have put Ice Punch on this thing. That's just the Earthquake. Pretty good chunk there. Ooh, we disable it. Okay. Let's go for a Hex. Hope that he doesn't have another way to hit us. Or does he go for a Toxic here? He's Toxic, Protect, Stealth Rock. I might go for a Toxic here. I don't know how I'm going to win this. We need to get some damage off on Gliscor. So let's just go for the Hex. Draws. Okay, there goes Pagos. don't think we beat Gliscor without Dragapult, unfortunately, at this point. Or at least some damage on him. So I think we gotta go. He brings in one of his fairies here, I'm sure. Azu kind of just takes us out, unfortunately. Let's kill it with this. And Master Blaster do anything for us? Not really, unfortunately. We come in and get a wish off, I guess, but then we're going to die right afterwards. So he just comes in with Azu if we come in here. I think we have to come in with Ralphie. Unfortunately, I don't think we're in a winning position here. Let's go for a wish. Did nothing for us, honestly. Yeah, that was stupid. We're gonna go for a flinch here. Do we come in? Do we sack? Yeah, this is just, yeah, we can't do enough damage to this thing. We might have to sack Moth here, and then maybe we come in and get off a little bit of chip on this thing first. I don't know, I'm just making stuff happen here. We're gonna be in a stall fest here otherwise. Unless he makes some pretty big misplays, I don't think we're gonna win this one. And now we have to stay in with this thing too, unfortunately. Let's go for a Hex. Hex. For whatever reason, it's even hurt. No, just wasting time. Okay, let's go for Hex. Okay. That doesn't help us, but okay. Okay, we just keep hitting Iron Head until we lose or run out of PP, I guess. Almost.